good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. A little brunch basketball here from the pit at Quincy Notre Dame High School as we get you ready for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies taking on the West Hancock Lady Titans in a rematch from the Beardstown tournament earlier over Christmas break. Light crowd filing in here for the 11 a.m. contest. We're so glad you're joining us alongside here at home. We hope you've got a nice little plate of eggs and bacon ready to go for this one as Pittsfield takes on West Hancock. We'll step aside for a quick break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll tell you more about these two teams and get ready for this one. We're live from the Q&D shootout here at the pit.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Before I started at DOT, like a real low point in my life, I just lost my house and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school, they'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Welcome you back here live on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank, locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Give Damon Emmerich and his experienced team a call at Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. John Hall alongside with Justin Poor here this morning from Quincy Notre Dame at the pit for the start of this KHQA American Family Shootout. And guys, a nice contest to start here today is West Hancock and Pittsfield in a rematch of the Beardstown Tournament Championship. And Justin, this is not a bad West Hancock team. They've got a lot of senior leadership on this squad. They've got a couple of nice tall players, and really should be a fun contest here this morning.
I know in the Beardstown tournament they did a good job of knocking off some really good teams. A-Town for sure, and the Illini West team that's pretty good. So this rematch should be a good one to watch.
This is a pretty balanced team. They've got a nice guard by the name of Lucy Woodworth. She's a junior. Jaden Clymer, a junior forward, a very tall, long, lanky, armed presence inside for this team. Dee Dee Church is a nice ball handler. Jocelyn Little will also get the start tonight along with Grace Grotehouse. And this is a team that likes to get up and play a little bit of pressure defense if they can. This is a team that also needs to stay out of foul trouble The times that we've seen them have to dig into the bench sometimes kind of hinders them a little bit. But this is a nice team, 18-9 on the season, took second place in that Beardstown tournament. And, John, you've got to see this team a couple of times, too. When you guys were at Beardstown, they can cause the Lady Sockies some fits with that height and kind of that veteran backcourt.
Well, they can, and it's kind of a battle of the two philosophies of basketball, too. And Pittsfield's going to play pretty much straight man-to-man. I don't know that Noah Mendenhall would go to his zone unless, like, everyone had 4 fouls. He might then, but he would be very hesitant. But Jerry Jerome on the other side is very dedicated to that zone defense, and it's definitely a pressure zone, but they do take advantage of having the height that they have, keeping those girls guarding the basket.
It'll be a challenge for Pittsfield. We'll tell you more about how the Lady Sockies might get through that zone coming up here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll step aside for another break. When we come back, we'll tell you more about the Lady Sockies. You're watching the KHQA American Family Shootout from Quincy, Notre Dame here on Central Illinois Sports.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Welcome me back here to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show from Quincy Notre Dame at the pit as the Pittsfield Lady Sockies make their way back onto the floor. 22-4 here on the season. Just suffered a setback just a few days ago here, John, as they fell to Brown County in a nice matchup with the Lady Hornets in a rematch there. Had a pretty easy win the other night over North Green. Reese Ramsey, of course, the big headline maker here for this Lady Soccer squad, put in 30 in 3 quarters, John, as you mentioned. Maybe just 2 if you really get technical about it.
Yeah, she had did not play in the second quarter, had 13 points in the first, 17 points in the third, played for about maybe 20 seconds of the fourth, so did not score in the fourth quarter. So, yeah, had 30 points in essentially 2 quarters. Pittsfield also with a big loss to a very good, very senior-laden Central Southeastern team at Central this last week too. But they have played some pretty good games. Played a close game with the Q&D girls. Had chances to actually take a lead in that game at Pittsfield and just were unable to get it. And I ended up losing, I think, by 5 maybe, Brian? You did that game.
Ended up losing by 5 that night. A good night against Notre Dame back at Voschel. Justin, we can talk about the freshmen and all of the exploits that they bring to this court, but for Noah Mendenhall's team, there are some nice seniors on this squad by the name of Lila Simon, Madison Frieden, who are going to come in here. They add a lot of post presence and a lot of senior leadership that this team really needs at times.
We saw the game where Lila was sick, and that whole game it seemed they were just lacking that senior leadership. Madison does a good job, especially on defensive end, where she makes, even though she might not be the tallest girl on the court, she makes her presence felt down low. Another senior we have, Williams, Hannah Williams. She'll also come off the bench, and she does a pretty good job for her part on the team as well.
Reese Ramsey will be the name you hear a lot today, averaging about 19 points on the season for this team. Lincoln McCartney, also a very talented freshman for this team as well. John, the biggest thing when you talk about that zone for West Hancock, Reese Ramsey, Lincoln McCartney, very, very good at finding holes in that defense, able to penetrate, score on some nice little runners. That's going to be a challenge again for West Hancock to find a way to shut those two down on the offensive side.
Yeah, it will be. And when Pittsfield played West Hancock the other time that they played them, they ended up running a pretty big lead at one point that kind of almost pulled West Hancock. They had to play that zone a lot further out, and it looked a lot more like a man at that point. It wasn't probably still truly a man-to-man defense, but it was much more staying with people, especially with Ramsey and with McCartney, as both of them shot the ball pretty well, especially early in the game from outside, and built quite a lead. Pittsfield was able to hang on, and again, Brian, do not remember what the final score of that game was, but I want to say it was around 10.
Pittsfield won by 14 in that contest initially. We'll step aside for one more break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back after the national anthem, it'll be starting lineups and tip-off here from the pit. You're watching it all live on Central Illinois Sports.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
You're flat out wrong. If you think grocery stores have the best deals on snacks and drinks for the big game, think about your local farm and home supply. And I'm not Ross, but Ross's Red Hot Deal of the Week is on Kitchen Cooked chips. They're only 2 for $5. Then everybody loves Doc's pretzels. Any flavors are $5.99. Same price on these big tubs of cheese balls. There's a lot of different people. All that snack eating is going to make you thirsty. So all flavors of Pepsi 24 packs, they're only $10.99. Then a really popular Lotus drinks are only $5 for $10. And this concentrate makes 6 gallons of sweet tea. This is only $7.99.
And we're back. Time to get you ready for the Farm and Home starting lineup. Snacks, hoodies, power tools, lawn chairs, all the works, including those winter supplies. Get them at your local Farm and Home Supply. Starting lineup for Jerry Jerome's West Hancock Lady Titans. A junior guard, number 1 is Jocelyn Little. Junior guard, number 10 is Lucy Woodward. Grace Grodehouse is the sophomore guard wearing number 11. Dee Dee Church is a senior forward. She wears number 32. And the other forward, a junior wearing number 34, is Jaden Clymer for Jerry Jerome's 18-9 West Hancock Lady Titans. On the opposite side for Noah Mendenhall's Lady Sockies, the 5'7 senior guard, number 1 is Lila Simon. The 5'8 freshman guard, number 2, Lincoln McCartney. Madison Frieden is the 5'9 senior forward wearing number 14. Reese Ramsey, the talented freshman guard, 5 foot 8 inches tall, wearing number 15. And rounding out the starting 5, the 5'10 sophomore forward, number 21, Deegan Allen. Brian Shoemaker, Justin Poor, John Hull, your broadcast crew here this morning. So glad you're joining us alongside for a little brunch basketball here at the pit. Nice crowd has filed in here so far today. Tip-off is up and underway. Here is West Hancock out to get the opening tip. Clymer tosses it down into the corner. Long 3 off the mark entirely. Rebound comes down to the way of Pittsfield. All the way down into the corner. Nice shot up, no good. Rebound will be grabbed here by Madison Frieden and will initially get a jump ball. And basketball will stay with Pittsfield. Pittsfield 22-4 on the season. They've suffered a couple of losses to good teams here so far in the past couple of weeks, to Brown County and Central Southeastern. Picked up a big win here earlier this week against North Green, as Reese Ramsey gets the first basket on the scoreboard here for Pittsfield. As we work to get our scoreboard caught up for you here as well. Give us just a second. Groundhouse with the basketball. She'll work it over into the corner to Little. Guarded out by Lila Simon, and we're going to get a foul inside, and I think that's going to go against Deegan Allen for Pittsfield. Little with the basketball as they work it back over to the right side. Overloaded as Grodehouse tried to drive in with it, no good. And Grodehouse will pick it back up and reset here for West Hancock. It's a 1-4 set along the block lines. They'll pit it over to the right side. They try to get it down into Church. She's double teamed on the post. Nice shot up off the glass and good for Dee Dee Church. And West Hancock ties this thing up at 2. It's a little bit of a 1-3-1 look here now for West Hancock, trying to shake things up a little bit defensively. Nice toss down into Frieden, up around the rim and good. Madison Frieden with a nice bucket. Nice find in the backcourt there for Pittsfield. Well, that 1-3-1 can pull defenders away. Now it's going to be a steal. Up on the run with it, Simon. Larceny layup, good, and we'll get a quick timeout for West Hancock. We'll show you that last steal and score here on the Northwestern Mutual replay as Pittsfield up 6-2 in the early going of this one. We're right back here in just a minute on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Back to live action as West Hancock takes the first Adams Fiber timeout. It's another turnover quickly here as Simon will come up with a steal. It's the second turnover so far here for West Hancock. And John, we kind of talked about it in the timeout. West Hancock probably saying, hey, let's just take care of the ball here a little bit.
Yeah, Pittsfield's girls have kind of had a key to a lot of their games being they want to double you up on turnovers, and they have in the majority of their games this year.
Ramsey on the cross-court pass. 3 ball is up and no good. It's going to be Frieden with the offensive rebound. She'll get tied up with Dee Church, and the jump ball will head the other way to West Hancock. West Hancock is 18-9. This is no slouch of a team. They play a very tough 2A schedule against the likes of Quincy Notre Dame. They'll also take on Central Southeastern, Macomb, an always good Illini West girls basketball squad. They'll travel up north to Abingdon, Avon, and others. This is no joke of a schedule for West Hancock. Clymer with the basketball. They kick it back out. 3 ball on the way out of Jocelyn Little is no good. Clymer skying up for the rebound. It's volleyballed around. West Hancock comes back up with it. Shot from the baseline for Grothaus is good. Grace Grothaus. And it's 6-4 as Grothaus gets the basket. And we'll get a traveling violation as Simon drug her feet. First turnover of the contest here so far for Pittsfield. 5:14 left to go here in the first quarter. Pittsfield leads 6-4 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Nice job by West Hancock to get through the press here. A little give and go as Church tried to give it back to Little. They'll turn it over again. It's the 3rd turnover of the contest now for West Hancock, and able to get through that Saki's press there that time, Justin. And but Pittsfield always meticulous and always kind of makes things really frantic for you.
Yeah, definitely a defense that wants to make you go faster than you want to go.
3 ball on the way from Ramsey is no good. It's a fight for the rebound, and I think we're going to get another foul here on Simon as it'll head the other way.
Simon's first and the team second of the quarter against Pittsfield.
Pittsfield foul, number 1, Lila Simon, her first.
If anything, that stoppage there gives Pittsfield a time to set up their press. Grothaus with the basketball. She's going to get double teamed on the sideline. They'll get it back over into the hands of Woodworth. She's a talented guard for this squad. Down into Church. Pulls up on the block, no good. And the rebound comes down to Deegan Allen. Pittsfield on the run with it. Over to McCartney on the left side. West Hancock came out in a little bit of a 2-1-2 last time. Now back to the 1-3-1 as the 3 up rolls around the rim, no good. And the rebound collected there by Jocelyn Little. They'll push it up, stolen away now by Reese Ramsey. Another turnover for West Hancock. Dumps it down into McCartney. Pulls up the block and good. Reese Ramsey with the steal and the score for Lincoln McCartney. And the Lady Sakis back up 8-4. Half a quarter gone by here in the first. Clymer with it. Talented all multi-sport athlete for this West Hancock program. A very nice volleyball player as well. Grothaus with it, works off the pick from Clymer. Church top of the key. They try to toss it down into Church. Nice double team stolen away now. Here comes Simon with the basketball. Ramsey with it. Runs in, runner with the right hand, a little bit off balance and no good. Frieden will get the rebound for Pittsfield. Spotting up is McCartney. 3 ball from the right wing is good. Lincoln McCartney knocks it down. Largest lead of the contest so far for Pittsfield. It's 11-4 with 3:17 left to go in the first. Pittsfield does a nice job moving the ball here in the first quarter. Stolen away now again. Allen with it. Bounce pass into Ramsey. Goes up with it to McCartney, and she's going to get fouled from behind. And Lincoln McCartney will make her way to the free throw line.
I believe it'll be Woodworth's foul, but we'll wait and see, and it will. That'll be Lucy Woodworth's first foul, team first of the game against West Hancock, and they're going to say she was not shooting, Shu.
It'll be on the floor.
Number 2,
Kaya Figge checks into the contest, sophomore guard wearing number 2 for West Hancock.
Sits Dee Church down, which makes them quite a bit shorter.
Shot just inside the arc from Ramsey is no good. It's going to go down into the corner, and Woodworth will get the rebound for West Hancock. And we'll get a foul, or excuse me, just tipped out of bounds way back here in the backcourt.
Yeah, a dangerous place for them to get that rebound right in the corner is that would have given Pittsfield's defense a chance to trap you right there in that corner, and not a lot you can do to get out of it.
Full court man-to-man pressure here for Pittsfield out of the dead ball situation.
Bailey Hill into the game for the first time today.
Woodworth gets it across the time stripe. Thinks about driving into the lane. Now she does. Has to go through 2 defenders, and she's going to get fouled now as Madison Frieden will get called for the whistle.
That'll be Frieden's first, team third, and first free throws of the game will be coming up. Oh, wow. He did call that on Ramsey. That is interesting. That I didn't really even think she was that close to that play.
Woodward's first shot is up and good.
Yeah, Groothouse is shooting free throws now, so her first is good. Makes it 11-5, 2:43 to go in the first quarter play. Second also up and good. Give her 4.
Groothouse knocks them both down. She averages about 9.5 points a contest for this Lady Titan squad. Pittsfield gets it across the time stripe. One-handed pass, nice dish down from McCartney as she was able to find Ramsey. Ramsey has 4 points now. It's a 13-6 lead. Driving in, tough shot there taken by Lucy Woodworth, and she's going to get the foul and go to the free throw line.
Well, we'll see if this one goes against Frieden. It does this time. That'll be Frieden's first, team 4th. And it sends Woodworth to the free throw line shooting 2. 13-6 to score, 2:25 to go. First one up, no good for her. She'll get another.
Noah Mendenhall barking out some instructions there on the sideline as the second one up and good as well. Back to a 13-7 ball game with 2:23 left to go here in the first. McCartney with it, works it around the perimeter down into the hands of Hill. They'll work it quickly back around to the right side as this 1-3-1 sometimes slows Pittsfield down just a hair, but when you can knock down things like that, Lincoln McCartney knocks another long-range one down. That is the easiest way to draw you out of a zone inside the arc.
McCartney with 8 now.
Grothouse's shot is no good. Loose ball picked up by Clymer. Ball fakes, drives in, and we're going to get a foul there. It looks to be against Madison Frieden.
If it is, it'll be her second. And it will be. Madison Frieden's second foul, team 5th. Clymer to the free throw line shooting a couple. Phew, I'm trying to see if I can find you some liners here, sir.
Clymer's first one is up and no good. She's a baller. She can average about 15 points a game for this squad, pulls down about 9 rebounds. She is a very good athlete and has really developed here over the past couple of years into a really nice, well-rounded athlete for this team. Second one is up, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Simon. Pittsfield back on the run with it. They'll get it over to Ramsey on the right side. Taylor Peebles is in for the first time. The 5'9" senior forward wears number 22. She's down on the block. Simon stops, pops, and before the shot, we'll get a travel, and it'll be a turnover the other way against Pittsfield.
Their second.
John, I think I've got some in my little bag
That's
as
fine
well.
if you have them.
We will figure this out.
I can get them on the computer if we need to. It's Woodworth bringing the ball up the court along with Groothouse.
Groothouse gets it across the timeline. She's guarded by Allen at the big QND here at the pit. They do it inside to Clymer. Bullies her way through. Shot no good. She'll get her own offensive rebound. Gets partially blocked. Nice block on the play by Peebles. Ramsey on the run with it for Pittsfield. Simon, baseline drive, and she'll get fouled.
That foul will be Lucy Woodworth's, I believe. It will. It'll be Woodworth's second, team second. And it'll be ball out of bounds to Pittsfield underneath the basket. They lead 16-7, 1:13 to go in the first quarter of play.
Lauren Stevenson checks in. Junior guard, number 20 for West Hancock for the first time here, as getting a seat will be Woodworth. Shot is no good, and it's a fight for the rebound. Loosely running down the court. Peebles tries to outrace everybody, and she's able to knock it off the Lady Titans, and Pittsfield will get it back here with 1:06. Simon will inbound down near the corner. Tough spot to throw the basketball in. Peebles pops out, gets stripped away now. Clymer with the steal. Turnover for Pittsfield is their third. Clymer tosses it down. Nice play by Ramsey to tip it out of bounds as she was looking for Figgy. Near in transition. Less than a minute to go. This is a nice crowd here for an early game.
Well, West Hancock has 2 games back-to-back, so that does help with that crowd from West Hancock.
That is also true. The West Hancock boys, one of the more talented 2A teams in this entire area, with a young man by the name of Cooper Knowles, a 6'9" junior. If you have not seen the highlight reel for him, check it out on YouTube. He is a talent. Stolen away now as Pittsfield gets the turnover. Coming up with it was Bailey Hill. McCartney, 3 from the corner is no good. Rebound grab by Simon. Goes up with it high off the block and in. Lila Simon, rebound and a board. And we'll get another timeout as Noah Mendenhall will take this one. We'll show you that last basket on the Northwestern Mutual replay as we'll step aside for a break. It's Pittsfield 18, West Hancock 7. We're right back with more action from the pit after this.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Takes the Adams Fiber timeout for the fastest internet speeds available. That's up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer while watching high school basketball here on Central Illinois Sports. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more.
Lady Saki's with their biggest lead right now.
Clymer's going to go coast to coast with it.
For 34, Jaden Clymer.
Able to split through the Pittsfield defense a little easy on that time coming out of the timeout. It's 18-9. McCartney with the basketball. Now it's a man-to-man look here for West Hancock as we round out the first quarter. McCartney comes off the curl, nothing there. They'll get it back up to Peebles. 4 seconds, 3. Simon with it. Got to get a shot off. 1 second. Fires it up from the top of the arc, and it's off the back of the rim and no good. Pittsfield Lady Sockies 18. West Hancock Lady Titans 9. We're back with second quarter play-by-play your way here in 1 minute.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer. It truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
After a quarter of play, Pittsfield leads 18-9. West Hancock shooting 3 of 8 from the floor, 37.5%. 0 of 2 from 3, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Lady Saki's 8 of 17 from the floor, 47%. 2 of 8 from 3, and yet to shoot a free throw.
Pittsfield will get the basketball here to start our second period of play. Simon with it, as West Hancock will stay in a man-to-man defense here coming out of the quarter break. Nice drive down inside. This is Allen with it. Kicks it out just inside the arc. Simon's shot is no good, and the rebound will be grabbed by Grodhouse. On the run. Nice move here for West Hancock. Shot up and no good by Jaden Houston, who was checked in. She's number 14. Clymer will get the offensive rebound and the putback. Jaden Clymer with another 2.
She's got 4 now.
She's that type of player that can give you just enough fits on the defensive and rebounding side to make things difficult at times. She'll get a hand in the passing lane there as she tries to trip it up with Simon, wrestles it away, and it's a steal for West Hancock. Fourth turnover for Pittsfield. Clymer on the run with it. She'll bully that one up, and Jaden Clymer will go back to the free throw line for West Hancock.
That'll be McCartney's foul. That'll be her first and the team first of the second quarter. Clymer to the free throw line shooting 2. She is shooting her first free throws of the day, I do believe. Her first is up and no good off the left side of the rim.
Logan Agri-Service with locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Give Ed and his talented team a call, 217-833-2375 for Logan Agri-Service.
She makes the adjustment, makes the second, makes it 18-12, Pittsfield with the lead.
On the run is Ramsey. Splits through 3 defenders, goes up with it, finishes, and gets the and one opportunity. Reese Ramsey with a heck of a play to get the bucket for Pittsfield.
Ramsey with 6 now. Foul is going to go on Grace Grodhouse, her first, team first of the second quarter. Makes it 20-12, 6:46 to go on the Ridge Line Sales Group scoreboard. Shot is up and good for Ramsey, give her 7 already.
Averages 18 a game, does Reese Ramsey. Pittsfield on the run here. And they're going to try and get a steal away. It's on the floor, wrestled up for it, and Clymer was in on it along with Lila Simon and Lincoln McCartney, and the jump ball will stay the way of West Hancock.
Clymer got the ball way out at the top and near the half-court line. They kind of bounced it off one of the defender's feet. That's not a kick anymore, as it has to be an intentional move.
And that's sometimes a little tough for coaches to see as well. They'll get a little too headstrong sometimes and argue with the officials about it, as we're going to get a foul inside against Pittsfield as they tried to get the basketball into Lauren Stevenson.
That foul's going to go against McCartney. That'll be her second, team second. It'll be a ball out of bounds underneath the basket to the Lady Titans.
Inbounding the basketball will be Clymer. Looks around, gets it into the hands of Grodehouse. Drives just inside the arc, passes it inside to Stevenson. Post move up and good. Lauren Stevenson with a nice move. And it's 21-14 as Lauren Stevenson gets the basket. She averages about 5 points a contest for this West Hancock team. Ramsey with the basketball, looking for Simon off the curl. It's no there. They'll get it back up to McCartney. Working it around top. Sophie Gingler gets the basketball and gets an early touch here for Pittsfield. She'll get it off this curl. Picks it back up. Ramsey with it. Drives in. Nothing there. This is Ramsey now, excuse me. That was Bailey Hill on the opposite side. What you see in this Pittsfield offense, and what some teams don't do very well when you try to run these curl screens, is they run them a little bit lazily. Pittsfield hustles through these picks, and that's what's going to lead to an opening at some point in this offensive set. Gangler flashes through, nothing there. West Hancock doing a nice job on the defensive side, though. McCartney drives in. Here comes Ramsey. Runner with the right hand, rolls in and out of the rim, no good, and it's going to be a loose ball, and they say it'll hit the opposite side as Gangler had the last touch on it for Pittsfield. 5:18 left to go here in the second. 21-14. Pittsfield leads West Hancock on our Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. On the run is West Hancock. Houston with it, tosses it down. Post move up from Stevenson's no good. She'll get her own offensive rebound and head back to the free throw line, as I think it's going to be Lila Simon picking up the foul, John.
Yep, that'll be Lila Simon's second foul, team third, and it'll be to the free throw line. Laura Stevenson shooting a couple. Lauren Stevenson, excuse me.
McCartney Storage located on the north end of Pittsfield. A great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more with affordable monthly rates. No reason to look anywhere else. Call McCartney Storage at 217-248-0011.
Stevenson missed the first. She'll get another try here.
Dee Dee Church checked back into the contest as well as the second free throw falls.
Makes it 21-15 now on the Ridgeline scoreboard.
Ramsey surveys the scene here for Pittsfield. Works over to the left side. McCartney down in the paint. Simon sets the pick. Ramsey to the right side. Gangler with it. Free throw line. They'll get it back to Ramsey. Fires up a three from the right wing. No good. And the rebound grabbed by the freshman Lauren Stevenson. Grodehouse gets bumped. Gets it to Stevens. She'll get across the half-court line with 4:34. They get it into Church. Church shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Wrestled for it. And it'll be a jump ball as Simon was able to tie things up, and Pittsfield will get the basketball back.
Sure, as long as Dee Dee Church sat on the bench there, I kind of wonder if she's not maybe a little under the weather or something today, because she does not usually come out of the game for an extended period for them.
Illness is hitting everyone, widespread. West Hancock finding some opportunities in the paint with Church and Clymer now, as Madison Frieden has been on the bench for just a little bit. We've also seen limited minutes out of Deegan Allen so far here tonight. 4 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Pittsfield has slowed things down here just a little bit as Ramsey fires up another one. That's good. Reese Ramsey knocks it down from the right side.
She's got 10.
10 of the 24. It's back to a 9-point advantage for Pittsfield. Stolen away now, Ramsey in the press. She's going to take it all the way in. Reese Ramsey fires it up after the steal and score. Back to an 11-point advantage for Pittsfield.
Just how quickly she gets down the court is what really makes her a special player who's really, really hard to defend, especially after she gets a steal like that.
Grodehouse gets it as Pittsfield had them trapped back in a double team near the midcourt line. Church in the paint. Simon doing her best to try and front her on the defensive side. They'll get it into Church. She's triple teamed, and we're going to get a reach in against Bailey Hill.
That foul is going to go against Gingler, her first and the team fourth.
Woodworth will check back in.
Church sits back down, and yeah, like I said, True, I just wonder if she's not maybe the healthiest today.
Stolen away now by Pittsfield. 9th turnover already of the contest for West Hancock. McCartney with the basketball. Ramsey will fire up another three. That one's also up and good. Reese Ramsey knocks down another triple, and Jerry Jerome wants to talk it over. It's a 14-point advantage, largest of the lead for Pittsfield. West Hancock will take a timeout. Just a 30-second break. We'll be right back with you here on Central Illinois Sports.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Jerry Jerome takes the Adams Fiber timeout for top-notch computer sales and service that won't let you down when your computer goes down. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more about Adams experts and Adams Fiber. Well, John, we've started to see this Pittsfield pressure ramp up just a little bit here in the second period, and a few extra turnovers have led to some quick points for Pittsfield in the 14-point lead.
Yeah, Ramsey with a couple of steals and a couple of quick baskets. And
they'll get it down into Stevenson quickly. Will West Hancock, as they'll get a bucket to stop the bleeding. Back to a 29-17 ball game. They find Simon in. Simon, left-handed layup, up and good.
Simon was 6 now.
When you come off those picks with a little bit of hustle, now West Hancock quickly gets it down to Stevenson. She'll go up and get fouled. Pittsfield's going to find a lot of opportunities off of those curl screens here today.
I think that'll be Simon's third. It will. Simon's third, team fifth. And send Stevenson to the free throw line, shooting 2 once again. She's 1 for 2 from the free throw line, got 5 points on the day. Her first is up and good. Makes it 31-18 now.
Pike County Concrete. When you need concrete for your next job, give the guys at Pike County Concrete a call. 217-285-5548. Locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Dee Church back in as Grodehouse sits down. Second one up and no good. Rebound comes down to Church.
They try to toss it right back inside, and now Woodworth is going to go up with it. She'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
That's all going to go against Bailey Hill. Her first, team greater than 5. So sends Woodworth to the free throw line, where she is 1 for 2 with a single point. 31-18, the score. 2:32 to go in the first half of play. First one's up and no good.
Woodworth averages about 5 points a contest to go along with 2 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and a steal a contest. She's a nice all-around athlete for this team. Second one is up, rolls around the rim and goes down. 31-18 our score, 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. 31-19, thank you, John.
Yeah, she made them both there. Or excuse me, she made one there, but that made it 19.
Long three, no good. Ramsey hustles for the rebound, tries to toss it off West Hancock. Clymer will come up with it instead, as it didn't have enough oomph to bounce out of bounds. The sophomore guard in Houston gives it back to Clymer back near the midcourt logo. They'll try to work it into Stevenson at the high block. Works around the free throw line. This is Woodworth, shot no good. Church fighting for the rebound, and we're going to get a foul heading back the way of Pittsfield.
It's going to go against Dee Church. That'll be her first, team second of the quarter. And it'll be ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for the Lady Sakis. 31-19 the score. Lady Sakis with the lead, 1:50 to go in the first half of play on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Pittsfield works the background. It's Ramsey with the basketball, McCartney in the paint, along with Deegan Allen, who's back on the floor for the Lady Sakis. Ramsey will fire up another one from long range.
She's got 18 now.
And a lot of these shots for Ramsey right now just coming wide open. Stevenson will get it, picks it up at the free throw line. Driving in, it's going to be a foul, as heading to the free throw line will be Jaden Houston.
It'll be Allen's foul. It will not be Allen's foul. It should have been Allen's foul, but instead it's going to go on Sophie Gingler. It'll be her second instead. And to the free throw line is Houston shooting 2.
Bowlers Universe, come enjoy the fun at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield, open Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10, Fridays 11 to midnight, and Saturdays 4 to midnight. Burgers, great drafts, food, fun, the whole 9 yards at Bowlers Universe.
She misses them both. Didi Church gets the rebound and then kind of falls from her feet, and a held possession is going to stay with West Hancock as they had the arrow. Lady Sakis with their biggest lead at 15 right now.
Chris Dewar in attendance here in the early going. Matt Schuckman here as well, probably getting a look at that West Hancock boys team coming up in the next contest, as the shot was no good and rebounded by Gengler. She'll get it to Ramsey. Her 3 in and out of the rim, no good that time on the heat check, and we'll have a foul as McCartney was able to get the rebound. She was double teamed and gets the whistle.
That foul going to go against Lucy Woodworth. That's her 3rd, team 3rd. And we're going to have a timeout. Pittsfield.
Pittsfield takes the Adams Fiber timeout. We're right back with you here in a minute on Central Illinois Sports.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Pittsfield takes the Adams Fiber timeout. They've taken 2 so far here in the first half. West Hancock has also burned through a couple at their disposal. And Pittsfield will inbound underneath their own hoop. It gets tipped away as Stevenson got a hand on it. It's a steal for West Hancock. It's the 5th turnover against Pittsfield. Grodehouse with the basketball, drives against McCartney.
McCartney playing with 2 fouls right now, so she's got to be careful.
Multiple Lady Sakis on the floor with 2 right now, as that one's going to slip through the hands of Clymer and head out of bounds. She was thinking quickly, drive baseline, and the ball didn't follow her.
10 turnovers on West Hancock. She didn't have the ball when she started the drive, did she?
No. Ramsey looks to Noah Mendenhall for instruction. Gets it over to McCartney. They'll bounce it down quickly into the hands of Bailey Hill. 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Deegan Allen kind of gets forgotten about there in that block when they shift to the opposite side. Ramsey with it with 18 seconds. Pittsfield will reset one more time here. It'll be McCartney's 3 off the glass and good. The bank is open even on a Saturday morning as Lincoln McCartney knocks one down from long range. She's got 11. Clymer drives in. That one shot no good. And with just 0.8 of a second left, I think they're going to reset and add some extra time here on that clock before we get back to this last possession. McCartney firing one up here on the Northwestern Mutual replay right off the glass. They'll talk it over with the guys at the scorer's table. They're going to put 1.6 back on here for the final possession as Grodehouse will inbound. Church flashes the middle, so does Clymer. Clymer gets it, shot up no good, and we've reached the Little Jess halftime break. Pittsfield 37, West Hancock 19. We've got halftime statistics and more coming up your way on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We'll be back after this.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Welcome you back here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Quincy, family owned and operated. Their staff will make the car buying process simple, ensuring each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more online at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. The best statistician in Western Illinois, John Hall, has been keeping tabs of all the numbers, and he's got a look at things here after 2 quarters of play.
In the first half of play, West Hancock turned the ball over 10 times. Pittsfield turned it over 5 times, so the Lady Sakis have doubled up on the turnovers there like they would like to most of the time. There have been no lead changes in the game. We were tied at 2. Pittsfield's led by as many as 17, which they did by 18 now, because I can't add, obviously, which is what they lead by right now. Fouling situation for the West Hancock Lady Titans. They have Lucy Woodworth with 3 fouls and then a single foul on Dee Dee Church and on Grace Grothaus. For the Lady Sakis, they've got Lila Simon with 3 fouls, 2 fouls on Lincoln McCartney, 2 fouls on Sophie Gingler, 2 fouls on Madison Friedman, and then single fouls on Deegan Allen, and also on Bailey Hill in the first half of play.
37-19, our score at halftime. We'll take a break on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. John's got halftime scoring and more coming up your way right after this.
In high school athletics, winning and losing is a part of the experience. Sportsmanship should also be part of the game at all times. That's why Farm and Home Supply and Refreshment Services Pepsi are teaming up to recognize the good sport of the week. Nominations for the weekly award can be made by messaging the Central Illinois Sports Facebook page. Help us recognize the good things about sports. Weekly winners will receive a $25 gift card to Farm and Home Supply. Again, send your nominations to the Central Illinois Sports Facebook page today. Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
37-19 the score here at halftime. Pittsfield Lady Sockies leading the West Hancock Lady Titans. And let's tell you about some statistics from the first half of play. West Hancock, the Titans shot 6 of 17 from the floor, 35%, 0 of 2 from 3 for 0%, and 7 of 16 from the free throw line for 44%. They were led in scoring by 6 points from the freshman Lauren Stevenson, 5 points for Jaden Clymer, 2 points for Dee Dee Church, 2 points for Lucy Woodworth on a couple of made free throws, and Grace Grothaus had 4 points in the first half to get to their total of 19. For the Lady Sockies, they shot 15 of 29 from the floor, 52%, 6 of 15 from 3, 40%, 1 of 1 from the free throw line for 100%. Led in scoring by Reese Ramsey with 18 points, 11 points for Lincoln McCartney, 6 points for Lila Simon, and 2 points for Madison Frieden in the first half to get to their total of 37 in the first half of play. Lady Sockies have shot the ball 29 times to just 17 for West Hancock, and that's a lot of the reason that they have this big lead.
We'll step aside for one more break here on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. Visit them online for your next vehicle at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them anytime in person here in the Gym City at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. We're right back with second half action your way right after this.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Welcome you back here to Quincy Notre Dame High School and the KHQA American Family Shootout. Game one of the day here on what will be a nice lengthy schedule. If you've got some time, make your way down to the pit. Should be a fun afternoon of basketball. Pittsfield will get the basketball to start things here in the third quarter, as it appears to be starting fives for both sides to take the court here. And we're going to get a 5-second ball handling violation as McCartney had nowhere to go with it, and it'll be the 6th turnover against Pittsfield. A little bit of a rare miscue there in that type of situation. John, usually able to move the ball a little bit better.
It looks like Jaden Houston got the start in the second half here, and she's who got that call.
They'll get the basketball to her down in the corner. Guarded out by Lila Simon. Nice double team by Pittsfield. Nice collapse by Deegan Allen to shut things down on the drive. Church will drive in. Her shot no good. Allen will get the rebound for Pittsfield. We have not seen a lot of this starting 5 rotation on the floor for Pittsfield in the first half. And Pittsfield has still been able to maintain a sizable lead here in the first 2 quarters.
West Hancock still in a man-to-man now, which is not really, I don't think, most of the time what they would like to do, but...
Clymer will tip the basketball away from Simon and out of bounds. Pittsfield will inbound near the midcourt line. Lila Simon had a double-double earlier this season in a lopsided win over Menden Unity. She'll get the basketball back up to Ramsey. Frieden sets the pick. On the curl, nothing there. They tried to toss it down into her. Church gets a hand on it. They collide into her own player. It'll go out of bounds and stay with the Lady Sakis here.
Yeah, no turnover there as Clymer had possession for a moment, but she was being knocked out of bounds by her own teammate, so. It was probably a foul, honestly, on Church. It just was on Clymer, so.
And we're going to get a pushing foul heading the other way. I think that's going to be Ramsey, unless it was somebody else, because we've missed a few of these before today, John. Let's see who
It'll be the 7th turnover on Pittsfield. They're going to call that on Lincoln McCartney, her 3rd, team first of the quarter. And, yeah.
They'll get McCartney back to the bench.
Fouls have been a bit more of a mystery today than normal.
Bailey Hill will inbound. And here comes West Hancock back with it here in the second half. West Hancock has not played a horrible ball game here. They've just not been able to hold on to the basketball. They've been able to get through this Pittsfield press a few times and find some open looks.
They're going to call that foul on Deegan Allen. That's her second, team second. That was good defense right there, and that was a bad foul call. As rough as girls basketball is at this point, that should not be a foul ever.
And the shot is up and good for Grace Grotehouse.
She's got 6.
She's got 6. West Hancock down by 16 here in the third quarter. It's a steal away now. Clymer with it. Gets it up to Grotehouse. And Grotehouse will finish. Nice play for West Hancock. 4 quick points brings it back down to a 14-point contest, 37-23. Pittsfield has looked a little bit sluggish here in the first 90 seconds. They'll steal it away again. Here comes Houston with it. Bullies up at the block, no good. Grotehouse gets the rebound. Shot no good, and Frieden's going to fly up for the fight with it, and we'll get a jump ball back the way of West Hancock. West Hancock has turned things up on the defensive side here and scored some quick points and cost Pittsfield into a couple of fits here, and they'll get the basketball underneath their own hoop. Clymer with it, trying to find Church in the post. Now they get it to her. Nope, stolen away now as Allen got a hand on it, and we'll get a foul.
They're going to call a foul on the Lady Sakis. That's going to go against Deegan Allen, her 3rd, team 3rd. They're also
it's going to be a shooting
going to say that she was shooting.
So Woodworth is going to go to the free throw line. First one is up and good. As we get ready for the second one, we'll tell you about our friends at Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offering quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete ready to serve you. 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete.
Woodworth makes them both. She's got 4, all from the free throw line.
West Hancock on a run here to start things off in the third quarter. It's back down to a 12-point ball game. Ramsey step back top of the key, in and out of the rim, fighting for the rebound. Nice pull down there from Deegan Allen. She'll drive baseline, blocked by Church, and we're going to go out of bounds and stay with Pittsfield. Nice play on the defensive side by D.D. Church. We'll show you again that block here on the Northwestern Mutual replays. Nice block. Pittsfield gets it in on live action. It'll be Allen getting the ball, and we'll get a foul against the Lady Titans.
Should be on Clymer.
That'll go against Clymer, and it will be. That'll be her 1st. Team first of the quarter.
Number 34, Jake Clymer for first.
They'll find Frieden. Double team goes up, it gets blocked by Clymer, and now we're going to get a foul as Madison Frieden will go to the free throw line.
It'll be Clymer's second, team's second, and send Madison Frieden to the free throw line for the first time today. She's got 2 points, first free throws of the day for her, 37-25, the score, 5:44 to go in the third quarter of play.
Frieden will step to the free throw line, averaging 7.5 points a game to go along with 4 rebounds as the first one is up and good. Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. That's Robin Otker and her great team at the Pike County Express.
Frieden makes them both. Gingler into the game as Hill sits down for the Lady Sockies.
Full court pressure set up by Pittsfield. They'll get the basketball to Grodehouse, and she'll try and work it across the time stripe, guarded by Lila Simon. Pushes her down the baseline. Drives in, tries to get a spot. Instead, has to hand it off to Church up off the glass. Dee Church with a nice little quick shot. She's got 4. 39-27 our score here. Ramsey looking for somebody to come up. Frieden will come up and set the pick. Works to the right side. A little bit of a shifted zone here as the shot up and good. They're going to give that a 3 to Deegan Allen, and Pittsfield will take the timeout. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. Pittsfield leads 42-27. We're back your way in 1 minute.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Pittsfield takes the Adams Fiber timeout. They're down to 2 for the remainder of the contest here, as he tries to get the Lady Sockies settled back in after a nice little run from West Hancock here in the first half of this quarter. Back and forth they go. Woodworth gets it across the time stripe. Down into the corner. Clymer will take a 3. It's up and good. Jaden Clymer from long range.
She's got 8 now.
Just like that, back to a 12-point contest. Every time Pittsfield makes a little bit of a run here, West Hancock finds a way to bring it back into check. They get Frieden that time off the pick and roll. She'll tosses it down. Allen shot off the back of the rim. She'll wrestle with Church, and we will get a jump ball. Most likely we will, and it'll stay here with the Lady Sockies. McCartney will check back into the contest for Pittsfield, and Allen will make their way back to the bench. Pittsfield, the champions of the Beardstown and Brown County tournaments earlier this season. They'll be the top seed in the upcoming regional at Williamsville. Shot is up, no good. Frieden gets the rebound. Tries to curl around. She'll get a foul called on Church, and Madison Frieden will go to the free throw line.
That'll be Dee Church's second foul, team third of the quarter. And Frieden to the free throw line where she is 2 for 2. She's got 4 points on the day. 42-30 the score. Pittsfield with the lead. 4:27 to go in the game. Give her 5 now as she makes the first.
Frieden, statistically the best free throw shooter on this team at 46% so far in the season. Or that's field goal shooting, excuse me.
Her second is no good. Rebound comes down to Woodworth.
Woodworth goes all the way down. That's coast to coast for Grodehouse, excuse me. Grodehouse with the basket. 43-32. Simon with it, steps back out. They'll work it around the top of the key. As you said, John, in the last matchup, West Hancock continues to extend this zone little by little, possession by possession. I'll get it to Frieden. She'll drive in, high off the glass, no good, and Clymer will get the rebound. Tried to go up against Church and Clymer, and that's a tough task. Stolen away now as Frieden will pick it right back up. 11th turnover against West Hancock.
first of the quarter, though, or the half. 10th turnover against Pittsfield. They're 5th of the half.
Houston's 3 up and good. Jaden Houston with a long-range shot. West Hancock has come alive here in the third. Ramsey goes up high off of it, and we're going to get a blocking foul, and Reese Ramsey will go to the free throw line.
Ramsey will head to the free throw line where she's got 1 for 1. She's got 18 points. Foul going to go against Lucy Woodworth, her 4th, team 4th of the third quarter against West Hancock. And Ramsey will head there to shoot a couple. Her first is up and rolls off no good. She'll get another try here.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404 as Ramsey will try to eye up a second one. During that Beardstown tournament run, Ramsey averaged 24 points a ball game, John, on her way to getting MVP honors in that tournament. Just a freshman. First game of the day here at Quincy Notre Dame. Lots of basketball going on here in the Gem City today. Quincy University in a big matchup coming up at 1 o'clock. Their women will take on Drury. Quincy University has won 11 straight contests in a game that should decide the GLVC conference. West Hancock gets the basketball. Grotehouse splits a defender, goes up. She'll get fouled and go to the free throw line. A nice take by Grace Grotehouse.
That foul is going to go against Bailey Hill. That'll be her second, team 4th. Grotehouse to the free throw line, shooting 2. She's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She's got 10 points on the morning/afternoon now. 44-35 the score. Pittsfield with the lead, 3:28 to go in the third quarter of play. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, Grotehouse trying to cut into that. Her first is going to roll off no good. She'll get another try here.
LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, 217-285-2808. Trucking for all of your needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team at LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing.
Her second is up and good. Give her 11.
Grotehouse averages about 10 to go along with 3.5 rebounds and 3 assists. Ramsey with the basketball. Tries to work it to the right side. Nowhere to go. Nice defense there that time by Jaden Houston. It'll be Sophie Gengler firing up a 3. That's no good. Church skies high for the rebound for West Hancock. 3 minutes left to go here in the third. Substitutions coming for Pittsfield on the next dead ball break. Pittsfield wanted a 5-second violation. Instead, they'll get it to Clymer. Picking it up now is going to be Jocelyn Little. She'll get a quick rebound in the bucket. Her first 2 points of the contest. It is 44-38. Long 3 is up and no good. Church will get the rebound for West Hancock. Titans have tightened things up here in the third quarter, and now we're going to get a foul against West Hancock.
Now West Hancock got the turnover and then is going to pick up the foul. And that's going to go against Clymer, her third, team 5th. So we'll head to the free throw line and shoot 2. Well,
this was a 17-point basketball game at one point, guys. And now we're back down to 6.
Yeah, it was an 18-point game at the half, yeah. First up for Hill is good. Give her a point now. Makes it 45-38.
Simon will check back into the contest. Gengler will get a breather, and we'll get more substitutions for Pittsfield as we'll see Deegan Allen come in after the second made free throw. Madison Frieden will get a quick breather. West Hancock has done a much better job of basically taking care of the basketball here in the third quarter, guys. And
they've done a better job of not stopping, I feel like, a lot of the time. As soon as they get the ball, they go, okay, I'm going to go. Because if I stop and want to go side to side, then that's when they trap me and I get in trouble.
Houston almost loses the handle on it. Little will pick it back up. She'll give it off to Grotehouse as Pittsfield gets set up defensively. Little with it, Clymer in the post. They can't find her that time. They'll give it back to Grotehouse. Goes through 2 defenders, goes up, might have traveled. Instead, Clymer gets the offensive rebound and the putback. Jaden Clymer with 2 more. It's 46-40. Clymer's got 10. Ramsey off the pick. This is Simon with it. Simon goes around Church. Shot up off the glass, no good. Clymer fighting for the rebound, and she'll step out of bounds, and we'll head back to the way of the Lady Sockies here with 1:33 left to go in the third. Stevenson will check back into the contest for West Hancock as Dee Dee Church will get a breather here, probably for the rest of the quarter. Stevenson's been a nice spark plug for this team today. Allen with it. She'll get fouled by Clymer.
It's Clymer's fourth, so that could be a big foul. And Deegan Allen to the free throw line shooting a couple. She's got a made three on the day. First two free throws of the day for her. 46-40 the score, 1:31 to go in the third quarter of play. Lady Sockies with the lead. First up for Allen is good. She'll get another.
Allen had 16 points in the win earlier this season over West Central, was the leading scorer in that contest. Also had a nice game, 12 points, 7 steals against Calhoun. She also chipped in 15 that night in that big lopsided win over Minden Unity earlier this season.
Second one falls through for Allen, give her 5. Taylor Peebles into the game for the Lady Sockies.
1:31 left to go here in the third. Clymer stays on the floor with the 4 fouls. They'll toss it down, up off the glass, and good for Lakin Larson. Right back to a 6-point contest. West Hancock refuses to yield here in the third quarter. Ramsey with the basketball over to Peebles. Simon with it. Allen drives in, goes around everybody, but she takes an extra step and travels. It's a turnover on Pittsfield.
They're 11th, 6th of the second half.
Big opportunity here for West Hancock, down 6. They got the defensive stop they needed with a minute to go. Grotehouse with the basketball. They'll toss it into Clymer. Up off the glass. Easy finish for Jaden Clymer. She's got 2 more. It's a 4-point ball game here with 39 seconds left to go in the quarter. Ramsey will drive in. Spinner move, goes up off the glass, and she'll get fouled. I think that's going to be on the floor, John.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 2-shot foul either way. Foul's going to go against Lakin Larson. Her first, team greater than 5, so that sends Ramsey to the free throw line where she's 2 for 3. Her first is up and good. Give her 20 now.
Farm and Home Supply, snacks, hoodies, power tools, lawn chairs. No other place has it all like your local farm and home supply, as Ramsey will also knock down the second. Frieden will come back on. Deegan Allen will head to the bench. Dangerous pass into the middle. Grotehouse comes down with it. She'll get it into the hands of Larson. 27 seconds left as Stevenson has it at the top of the key. They try to work it back into Clymer. Nice pass. Clymer able to finish again. A great pass from Stevenson. As Clymer gets the finish again. 50-46. Simon with it. Goes against Stevenson. Shot just a little bit short. And that's how we'll end up the third quarter. West Hancock on a big run. They've closed it back down to a 4-point contest, as we'll show you that last basket by Jaden Clymer on the Northwestern Mutual replay. It's 50-46. We've got fourth quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
50-46, Lady Sockies with the lead. West Hancock Lady Titans 17-33 from the floor. 51.5%, 2 of 4 from 3. Lady Sockies 16-39, 41%, 7 of 20 from 3.
Stolen away now as Madison Frieden gets it. West Hancock has done a great job of getting this basketball into Jaden Clymer in the third quarter, and that's what's cut down a lot of this deficit for West Hancock as they trailed by 18 at the start of the half.
Cut down their turnovers to only 2 in that third quarter, as opposed to 10 in the first half.
Ramsey goes up, a runner over Stevenson is good. Reese Ramsey with that signature runner.
She's got 23 now.
52-46. Houston with the basketball, nobody to guard her. Frieden able to close out, might have gotten away with some steps. Clymer now handling the basketball for West Hancock. She'll bully her way in, shot a little bit high and strong. Rebound comes down to Lila Simon. She pressures the tempo for Pittsfield. Ramsey nowhere to go, gets stripped away and heads out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lady Sockies. Roadhouse will check back in for West Hancock. Deegan Allen checks back in for Pittsfield.
People sits down for Pittsfield, and Larson sits down for the Lady Titans.
Deegan had a wide open 3, drives in, runner off the glass, no good. Frieden fighting for the rebound. It's a loose ball, and Allen will come back up with it. Simon goes up, runner with her own right hand off the glass, no good. The rebound grabbed by the freshman, Lauren Stevenson.
Her third.
6.5 left to go in what has become a very fun basketball game. Houston guarded by Ramsey. Stevenson comes through the pick. They're trying to get it to her into the post. Nothing there. Nice job by Frieden defensively. Little will drive in. She'll get fouled.
I believe that'll go against Deegan Allen. We'll wait and see, as we've been wrong a lot today. It will. It's her fourth, team first of the quarter.
D.D. Church will come back into the contest. Stevenson will get a breather for West Hancock. And on the opposite side for Pittsfield, it'll be Peebles coming back into the ballgame.
Peebles back in for Deegan Allen with her 4 fouls there.
They kick it back out to Grotehouse off the pop-off pick. 3 misses the mark entirely, and Lila Simon grabs another rebound for Pittsfield. She'll push all the way down. Nobody saw McCartney. She'll go up off the glass and good. Lila Simon with a big touchdown pass to McCartney.
McCartney with 13 first points of the half.
The instant you give Pittsfield a moment to run, they're going to make you pay for it. Church. Fadeaway shot on the baseline, no good. Ramsey with the rebound. She'll try to push the tempo for Pittsfield. Goes through Houston. Nice dump down into Frieden. Ramsey with the deuce. Frieden gets it on the finish.
Frieden with 7.
And we'll get a timeout by Jerry Jerome and the Lady Titans. Pittsfield 56, West Hancock 46. Pittsfield back up by 10. We've got the rest of the fourth quarter your way coming up right after this.
Brian Dickut Trekking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trekking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trekking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trekking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver. It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
West Hancock takes the Adams Fiber timeout. Both teams down to 2 for the remainder of the contest. Dangerous pass goes over the head of Houston. Pressured just a little bit on that side. John made him just hesitate a little too much and throws it a little too strong.
14th turnover there on West Hancock in the game. Just their 4th of the second half. So they have improved on that for sure.
It's been a critical part of this comeback for West Hancock. Simon with the basketball. West Hancock has tightened things back up in this zone now, playing within the arc. Still on the way now. Turnover on Pittsfield.
They're 12th.
Houston with the basketball. Goes through everybody. Layup try no good. Rebound grab by Frieden. Might have gotten fouled, and now we'll get a late whistle called here against West Hancock.
That foul's going to go against Grace Grouthouse. That's her second, team first of the fourth quarter. It'll be a ball out of bounds, length the court to go for the Lady Sakis, up 10 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Ramsey looks to Mo Mendenhall for instruction. Frieden comes up. Ramsey will work the left side instead. Fires up a three. It's no good, and the rebound grabbed by Houston.
Houston playing as much as she has in the second half, I think, has really made a difference, too. She did not play much in that first half. Did not get the start today.
Grotehouse drives in, goes up off the glass, rolls in and out, almost gets tripped up, and now we've got a foul as we had bodies on the floor, and it looks like Grotehouse will go to the free throw line.
That foul is going to go against Madison Frieden. That'll be her third, team second, and Grotehouse to the free throw line. Shooting a couple here. Madison Frieden had gotten knocked down on the first attempt and was laying on the floor, so her first is up and good for Grotehouse. I know you can foul there, but they don't seem like very intentional fouls, do they?
The Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals on the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. New specials each week. The food is hot, the drinks are cold. Tell them Big Merle and Rick sent you at the Moose Lodge.
Grotehouse makes them both, gives her 13.
It's 56-48, 4.5 still left to go in this one, and what has been a nice rematch of the Beardstown Tournament Championship. Frieden will fire up a three from the right wing, and it's good. Madison Frieden from long range.
She's got 10 and gives the Lady Sakis an 11-point lead once again.
What a nice season Madison Frieden has churned out here for Pittsfield in her senior campaign. .352 left to go in the contest. And we're going to get a foul against Pittsfield as Houston was holding on to the basketball.
Going to give that to Lincoln McCartney. That'll be her fourth, team third of the fourth quarter. It'll be ball out of bounds on the far side to West Hancock. And McCartney will sit down for just a little while as back into the game comes Bailey Hill.
It's a 9-2 run here for Pittsfield.
In the fourth quarter,
In the fourth. Thank you, John. Grotehouse with it to Houston. They'll work it over to the right side to Lucy Woodworth. Stolen away now. Nice defense there by Frieden, not giving the position to Church.
But that pass was almost directly to Frieden.
Church was trying to push into that spot. Frieden held her own, and she won the battle there. Simon with it, picks it up off the errant pass, and now we'll get a foul against Houston.
That'll be Houston's first, team second. Kind of a bad luck foul for Houston that time as she, the pass was a little short, and that was why she ended up with the foul, because she had to come and step in to try to get the pass.
Lincoln Larson, the freshman guard, checks back in for West Hancock as Houston will make her way to the bench with 3:17 to go in regulation. And we'll get a foul there as Grotehouse tries to reach her hand into the cookie jar and gets a whistle.
It'll be Grotehouse's third, team third. Ball out of bounds on the far side to the Lady Sakis.
Pittsfield looking for win number 23 on the season. West Hancock looking to upset them and grab their 19th win of the campaign. Frieden fires up another one, in and out and back down. Madison Frieden with 6 quick points on dribbles.
She's got 13 in the game.
Just like that, it's back to a 62-48 advantage for Pittsfield. Climber pops up top of the key, loses the handle on it. She'll pick it back up at the QND logo. Grotehouse drives in, goes up strong, take between defenders. Grotehouse gets the basket. She'll get the and one try here for West Hancock.
Grotehouse with 15. Foul is going to go on Madison Frieden. That'll be her fourth, team fourth. Grotehouse to the free throw line shooting 1. She's 5 for 6 from the free throw line. She's got 15 now. Makes it 62-50, the score, 2:31 to go in the game. Lady Saki's with the 12-point lead. Grotehouse trying to cut into that with the clock stop, and she cannot, but Clymer's going to get the rebound.
Clymer gets the offensive rebound, and it'll get a travel call there as Larson wanted to go up with it, got tied up just a little bit, and she'll get whistled for the violation.
16th turnover of the ball game against West Hancock.
Full court pressure now for the Lady Titans out of the dead ball. Simon with it. Works to the left side around Grotehouse, and now she'll get a foul.
That'll be Grotehouse's fourth, team fourth of the fourth quarter.
Free throws coming for the rest of the contest on both sides here as both teams with 4 fouls in the quarter. McCartney will check back in. And it looks like Bailey Hill will make her way to the bench. A nice game so far for Bailey Hill today.
Yeah, Bailey Hill, another one of those freshmen who has played a lot this year for the Lady Sakis and done a great job.
All of these freshmen have had huge success in the junior high ranks, all of them very, very seasoned in what you would call pressure situations.
Frieden thought about taking another three there.
She thought about it, and now we're going to get a foul, and we'll head to the free throw line for bonus shots.
That'll be Grotehouse's fifth, and that's a big foul as she's going to foul out of the game, also team fifth. And Grotehouse has had 9 points in the second half and has really been a consistent scorer for them. Frieden to the free throw line shooting a couple where she's 3 for 3. She's got 13. 62-50 the score, 2 minutes exactly to go in the fourth quarter of play. First one up for Frieden, no good. She'll get another try.
Pittsfield trying to close this one out as Frieden's second one up and good.
Give her 14.
Deegan Allen will re-enter for Pittsfield. Frieden will make her way to a high five from head coach Noah Mendenhall. Noah Mendenhall stepped into the head coach role this year, and it doesn't hurt to have talent, but by gosh, he's done a nice job with this squad so far. Clymer gets it to Church. Her layup try no good. Simon with the rebound. Looks up the floor for Pittsfield. Tries to throw it into the hands of Ramsey. Stolen away, though, as Woodworth got a hand on it.
13th turnover on the Lady Sakis.
Jocelyn Little, 3 off the back of the iron, no good. It's tipped out of bounds and goes to Pittsfield. Ramsey's trapped in the corner on the inbound pass and will get a jump ball. Will stay with the Lady Sakis here with 1:34 left to go in the game. It was an 18-point game at halftime. It was a 4-point basketball game at the end of 3. And we're back to a 13-point advantage with 90 seconds left to go. Deegan Allen, nice dump down into Peebles, blocked, and it's going to be a foul, though, against Woodworth. And
I believe she'll foul out also. That'll be her 5th, and Peebles to the free throw line looking for her first points of the game, shooting 2 free throws.
Houston will go back into the contest as Peebles will step to the free throw line here for Pittsfield.
Peebles first is up and rolls off no good. She'll get another try here. 63-50 the score. Pittsfield with a 13-point lead, 1:28 to go in the game. Her second try is up and also no good. Rebound is going to get knocked out of bounds by Deegan Allen.
And it looks like some more substitutions for West Hancock. Kaya Figge back into the contest along with Lauren Stevenson. And Nettie Weiner checks in for the first time today, the junior forward wearing number 23. Stolen away now. Here comes Pittsfield on the run. They'll quickly get it up to Ramsey. She'll go up with a quick finish, and Pittsfield's going to start to pull away with this one here with 1:10 to go. They're back up by 15.
Ramsey with 25 now. Just 7 in the second half.
Nice little give and go to Stevenson on a nice little pass from Figge.
Stevenson's got 8 in the game. She's really played a nice game. Added a lot for them.
Nice young freshman on this team. And we'll get a quick timeout from Noah Mendenhall as he'll get some substitutes into the contest. And he'll also take the quick Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. We're right back with you here in 30 seconds on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Pittsfield takes the Adams Fiber timeout. It's their fourth of the contest as we get substitutions in here for Pittsfield. Megan Heffington into the contest along with Shelby Patterson. And who was our third one in, fellas? You just told me and I forgot.
Heffington and Patterson.
Williams.
And Williams, maybe. Nope, not Williams.
Nope, not Williams. Allen.
I think Hill came back in the game.
Hill came back in
also.
the contest. Yeah. Thank you, fellas. 30 seconds left to go here in this one. Pittsfield will improve to 23-4 on this season. Best season so far for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies in quite a while.
Keeps pausing.
It's just a little bit of an odd operation there on that clock as we whittle things down. 8 seconds, 7 seconds.
Like it would have ended already if it hadn't done that 3 or 4 times.
And that'll wrap things up. Pittsfield, a 65-52 winner over West Hancock. They improved to 23-4. West Hancock falls to 18-10 on the season. We'll step aside here for the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. When we come back, we'll wrap this one up and name our player of the game, brought to you by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor. You're watching Pittsfield Ladies Hockey Basketball from the Quincy Notre Dame Shootout on Central Illinois Sports.
Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you're looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Welcome back here on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show as Pittsfield a 65-52 winner. Logan Agri-Service, locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Call 217-833-2375 for Logan Agri-Service, our proud post-game sponsor here on Central Illinois Sports. Time to name you our player of the game, brought to you by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris proudly sponsors the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. Well, the MVP of the contest, named by the Shootout Committee, will go ahead and give them an agreement. It's Reese Ramsey, another fantastic contest from the freshman leader here, John. A great game from Reese Ramsey to help lead Pittsfield to their 23rd win of the season.
Ramsey with another 25 points to go along with several assists in the game for sure, as especially early on when Pittsfield was playing against that tough zone defense that West Hancock prefers to run. She was really finding the open shooter, and another great game for Reese Ramsey.
We'll step aside for another break here on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. John Hull will wrap up final shooting statistics and points for this one, and we'll wrap up our broadcast here from Q&D. You're watching Pittsfield Ladies Hockey Basketball here on Central Illinois Sports.
Bostard Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales. So whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
And welcome back on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show, where the Pittsfield Lady Sockies beat the West Hancock Lady Titans 65-52. And in the ballgame, West Hancock shoots 19 of 42 from the floor, 45%, 2 of 6 from 3, 33%, and 11 of 23 from the free throw line for 48%. They were led in scoring by 15 points from Grace Grothaus, 11 of those in the second half, 14 points for Jaden Clymer, 9 of those in the second half, 4 points for Dee Dee Church, 8 points for Lauren Stevenson, the freshman, 2 points for Lakin Larson late in the game, 4 points for Lucy Woodworth, and 3 points for Jaden Houston, as she came and played a very good second half, especially on the defensive side and settling things down to keep them from having as many turnovers to get this game back to a close game for the West Hancock Lady Titans. For the Pittsfield Lady Sockies, they finished game shooting 22 of 48 from the floor, 46%. 9 of 25 from 3, 36%, 12 of 17 from the free throw line, 71%, led in scoring by 25 points for Reese Ramsey, 14 points for Madison Frieden, 13 points for Lincoln McCartney, 6 points for Lila Simon, 5 points for Deegan Allen, and 2 points for Bailey Hill in the ball game. And what we're going to do is wrap up the broadcast here. We thank you for listening and watching with us today. The Pittsfield Lady Sockies get the win over the West Hancock Lady Titans, 65-52, and this has been another Central Illinois Sports presentation.